dedicated Q&A sessions at the end of the presentation. So in the meantime, we already joined the meeting. We kindly invite all the participants to submit your full name and email address with the Google Meet chat box. We will send you a special vouchers for services at PSTC Academy, exclusively available to our webinar attendees. During the presentations, if you do have any questions, feel free to drop them anytime in the chat box. Our question will be addressed at or the question will be addressed at the dedicated Q&A sessions at the end of the presentation. For the new joining, who the we kindly invite you all participants to submit your full name and email address via the Google Meet chat box. We will send you a special vouchers for services at PSTC Academy, exclusively available to our webinar attendees. So who will join the meeting, could you please submit your full name and email address via the chat box, please? Thank you. I think our guest speakers are ready in the meeting. Could you hear me, Kun Kittipat and Mr. Rod?
I hear you. You hear me?
Yes, I exactly hear you clearly. And what
Yeah.
about Kun Kittipat? You hear me? Yes. Yeah. I wish you. Shall we begin? Um. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for the joining us today. Welcome to our special webinar, How we are changing data center operations. I am Atapon Vishadit, your moderators for this session. As we all know, data centers are the digital backbone of our connected world, and AI is rapidly transforming how they operate, optimize, and scale. Today, we are privileged to be joined by the two esteemed leaders from the region's most forward-thinking data center organizations. Let me first introduce our guests, distinguished speakers. First speakers, Mr. Kittipat Viri Yang Shanta, CEO of HTP Planet DC, a visionary leader driving smart infrastructures initiative in Thailand with a focus on AI embedded energy efficiency data centers. And the second speaker, Mr. Ross Pisset, CTO of Duan Pen Data Center, an expert in advanced DC architectures, cybersecurity, and AI applications, leading innovation in Cambodia's tech infrastructures. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Kittipat, and who will be presenting on AI-driven data center transformations from efficiency to autonomy. Could Mr. Kittipat here, the floor is yours.
Okay.
You can
Okay.
start
Hi.
present now. Yep.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, PSTC, to having me on this sessions. So my name is Kitapat Riyachanta. I'm CEO of SCP Planet DC. So today I would like to introduce about how the AI is changing our data center operations and how can we overcome this and how can we think about the futures that AI will impact our data center operations. But it's not only for the operations, it will impact to our plan for the futures. it will impact on our skill of our staff in the data centers. So please allow me to share the screen and start the presentations. Okay, so you can see my screen right now, right?
I can't see anything.
Okay, so please wait a moment. Okay, now you can see, right? Oh, or not yet.
Not yet. Nothing up yet shown on the screen.
Okay. Can you see the presentations?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
It's shown up. Yep.
Okay, before we go to the session that talking about how the AI is changing our operation and how can we support AI industry, please allow me to introduce about the STP Planet DC company. Okay, so STP Planet DC is the one of the subsidiaries under Planet Communication Asia, the listed company in Thailand. In our group, we have 7 subsidiaries. One is the Planet System, who take care of the telecommunication solutions for the government sector and private sectors. Planet Cloud is the providers for the cloud services. Planet Fiber is the company in charge for fiber to home services for the condominium owners for the one who want to get into access to Wi-Fi internet. And Planet Cyber, which is like very important because now the AI is rising. So once the AI is rising, one thing that we cannot forget is the cybersecurity things. That's why Planet Cyber right now is play the very significant roles in terms of the AI transformations. Planet EV in charge for the EV solutions, the electric vehicles, the EV chargers, and Planet ESG is to support the solar system, the utility system for the data centers, as well as the other industry that need the green energy and green power. And the last one is STP
Sorry
Planet
to
DC.
interrupt.
Yep.
Seems the slide doesn't move at all, and could you please enlarge the slide? It's not
It's not
full screen. Yeah, it's not moving.
Now it's working. Is it working? Not yet.
Yeah,
right?
it's moved. It moved
Okay.
to the slide already.
Okay. So now we the subsidiary company page, right? So the last company is STP Planet Data Centers, which is the in charge for the data center services, co-location services. Okay. So the slide is moved, or can you see the current slide, our location slide?
Yeah, it's moved to our location
Okay.
now. Yep.
They're located in Rayong province under the EEC area. So we're not far from the key facility areas, and our location is like 75 meters above the sea level. So we have no flooding history, and we're not close to the heavy industry area. So this is our facilities. The total capacity as of now is 1.8 megawatts for the facility. and we have about 1.2 megawatts for the IT load, and which is expandable to 4 megawatts because we have another data hall to support the new expansions of the data centers. This data center we design and we built based on tier 3 uptime certificate, and we just got the ISO 27001 to ensure that the cybersecurity level is compliant with the global standard. So that is the quick introductions about the group of the companies and the FTP Planet data centers. So now we moving to how AI changing data center operations in our data centers. So once we're talking about the AI driven, we're talking about 4 things that impact to our data center world. The first one, AI will impact to our efficiency, because previously based on the existing design or the current design of any data center, with mostly it's based on the cloud services infrastructure. But once you change the infrastructure to support the AI, so somehow the thermal, the power will impact to the efficiency of the whole data center management. This is we need to pay attention to allocate our resources and to ensure that the efficiency of the operation is good enough. The second one is we're talking about like how can we help our customer to deploy the AI solutions with the best quality of the cyber securities to protect the sensitive data, to protect their asset under our operations. The third one, the infrastructures, we have to change, we have to adapt the AI in terms of we need to upgrade our facility, we need to upgrade our cooling system, and we need to ensure that this infrastructure can support our customer. And the fourth one, we're not talking about today, we're talking about future. So mainly our data center, we plan to expand more detail. We expand to the another phase. Okay. So I heard from my colleagues that the slide is not moved. Am I correct? Everyone can see my slide or cannot see?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
slide is still on the our location page.
Oh,
It doesn't
okay.
move.
So
Yep.
sorry for that. Let me stop present and share the whole screen again. Okay. What about now? The slide is moved to. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Okay, so I think like I changed the way to share the screen already, so it should be fine. Okay, please let me catch up quickly again about the how the AI impact to the data center operations. We're talking about 4 dimensions. One is about the efficiency of the data centers. Second is about how can we increase the cyber securities, the system to ensure that our customer will be protected by our infrastructure and services. The third one, we need to upgrade and we need to implement the new technology that can support AI, GPU, AI devices in our data centers. The fourth one is like the plan for the data center expansion. Previously, we only think about like we will expand more racks, more space, but we don't think about it's gonna impact much about the power. So right now, once the data center have to adopt the AI GPU, this means the GPU have to consume a lot of power, and we have to allocate more power on the expansion in the future. And the next one, the automation will come because we once we need more power, we need more stabilities. And I think we can earn the benefit of the AI transformation. It's not only how can we provide the infrastructure to our customer, but how can we leverage the AI technologies to our data center operations. We talking with many partners to implement the solutions, the software management, to ensure that in the future, this this facility will consume a lot more power, will consume a lot more cooling power. How can we minimize and like have the best efficiencies of the system? And the last one, we have to have the workforce that have the skill to operate. It's about the facility management and it's about the cybersecurity management. This is we have to pay attention for the staff that we have, the workforce that we have. Is it capable to do it or not? So we talking about AI, and AI is talking about the GPU server. We change from the normal cloud storage, from the traditional server to the GPU server, the AI servers. So yes, previously our facility we design is based on like the traditional server capacity 2 to 6 kilowatt per racks only. But now we set up the racks, we set up the power to support the air cool system for GPU server. We're talking about 10 to 40 kilowatts. If the customer want 10, it's maybe like they want to host one server per racks. And if they want 20 kilowatts per rack, this means they want to host 2 server per racks. This is our facility has to support our customer. And in the future, in the expansion phase, we're talking about the liquid cool system to support the GPU server, because now the new series of the GPU is coming, and many model of them need to support by the liquid cool system. This is what we are on the plan to design for the next phase of the GPU AI support. And this is about the challenge of the AI data centers that I just want to go through quickly. The one is because this GPU server will need high throughput, will generate very high throughput, and they also generate a lot of heat and also consume a lot of power. And it means that they need like the rack that can support the high power densities. And yes, because of this system will generate more heat, so we need complex cooling system to dissipate the heat and maintain the temperature in the hot containment and cold containment in our data hall. And the next one is like we have to be ready for the evolution of the server technologies, because right now the server technology evolution so fast. Last 2-3 years, we're talking about they launch the new model every 2 years, 3 years. But now the time to market is shorter than that. The NVIDIA always make the new product and release very fast. Now we're talking about next year we have the new model coming. Next 6 months we have the new model coming. So in terms of the facility, we have to be flexible enough to support these new technologies. And yes, as I mentioned, we need a team to capable to take care of the asset, to take care of the whole hardware that our customer will bring in. So we plan into layer one. We're talking about the infrastructure management layer. The second, in the next page, we're talking about our sales and marketing layers. What the impact on these dimensions? One, we're talking about the infrastructure management. We divide it into short term and long term. Short term, we're talking about within 1 year. Within this 1 year, to support the AI system, we dedicate the area for the AI in our data hall. Once the customer comes to talk to us, we plan with the customer where is the location of the AI racks to support them, to make sure the cooling system is good enough, the power is enough for them. The second, because each rack need higher density of the power, so we have to redesign, we have to upgrade the RPDU. And the next one is like because each rack has the higher power capacity and also generate more heat, so we have to monitoring closely about the heat generation in our control room. And the last one, we have to maintain the load balancing to make sure that all the power is stable and reliable for the customer. For the long terms, we are planning for the liquid cool system direct to chips to support the new technology of the server. We plan to have more power capacity in our area. I will have some presentation slide that show how can we expand more capacity in our campus. And next one, for the expansion phase, we're talking about the modular design for the AI expansions to make it faster and flexible and capable to support the AI server. And the last one for the long term, as I mentioned, we're talking with some operations software company that we would like to have the system that will increase our efficiency of the operations by use their software that they leverage the AI technology in the software. In terms of the sales and marketing, is impact our sales team. Previously, our sales team sells the space and co-locations based on the racks, based on the space. How big space you want, how many racks you want. But now it's not only for the how many racks you want, but how much power you want per racks, and what is the configurations, how many servers, how many management nodes, and how many racks for the storage. This is we have to adapt for our customer to ensure that they're confident in us to support this kind of thing, because the GPU server and this kind of system, the investment is very, very high. So we have to be ready, we have to be capable and give the confidence to the customer that we can take care their own asset. And yes, because of the high power and high cooling, so we provide them the power pass-through, the power pass-through concept to make sure that they will not pay the huge expense for AI server services. And yeah, in our proposal, in our quotation, we always tell that how much power we have in the futures, the power availabilities that we have right now, because our customer always thinking about the expansion of the AI GPU. And because of the GPU consume a lot of power, so they need a lot more power available in our facility. Yeah, and the last one, as I mentioned, our engineering team capable to support, give the confidence to the customer that we have the knowledge that capable to take care of this kind of hardware, GPU hardware. For the long terms, we train our team to support the infrastructure. We train our team to have the upskill our team to be the specialist for the AI infrastructures. We plan for the high density GPU hosting marketing. It means we're going to change from the cloud service data center to be the AI service data centers. And we're talking not only for the infrastructure layer partner, we're talking about the partner that have the platform, that have the software, that have the application, that will be easier for our customer that once they come and they want some kind of the service on top, we can help them, we can support them to get and to access to this partner. Yep. And the last one is the how can we manage the energy, how can we manage the interconnections between the server node. Yep. This is our plan. We right now we transitions from 6 kilowatt per rack to 10 to 40 kilowatts per rack, and we plan to do the expansion of our data centers. Secondly, for the infrastructures, we provide the areas for the AI, and the next one we plan for the liquid cooling system.
That is the end of the session.
Operation efficiencies. The second, our team is like will adapt quickly with the technologies that coming in. Third is our team will be like training with the expert to have more knowledge to support the system. And the last one, we we already plan for the sustainable development, which is mean we will introduce the the solar farm, the solar power, and we introduce the software system to manage and to ensure that our business will continue with the environment. So this is our plan for the futures. And as I mentioned, we have the plan to expand for the data center in our area. So this is the plan. Because our data center is located in this location, in this location, this data center located in the Silicon Tech Park, which is the special economic zone under the EEC support. So we plan to expand more data centers in this area. And also we reserve some space for the solar farm to ensure that once customer come, they want power, we have the power that provide by the grid, and also the power by the solar system that they can earn more benefit from the carbon credit from the grid power. Yeah, this is the overall of the STP Planet. What our perspectives about the AI operations. What our perspective about the future strategies of the data centers. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kitipat, for that thought-provoking presentation. The insight into smart automations and sustainable AI applications will truly inspiring. Now I'd like to invite our second speaker, Mr. Ross Pisset, to share his expertise. His topic today is simply operation inside data centers. Mr. Pisset, please go ahead. The floor is yours. It seems your microphone are removed. Mute.
Sorry about that. Good afternoon. Yeah. Okay. Good afternoon, everybody, and thanks for the PSTC for inviting me today. And yeah, very great session today. And thank you for get apart for my presentation and preparation and everything. So I will do some sharing on the how we can do this AI to adapt with our data center operations. So allow me to share the slide. So you can see my screen, right?
Yeah, I can see your screen, but could you please enlarge the slide? Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, we might know already currently everything is talking about AI. Before we're talking about cloud and everything, but now it's starting to be AI. And Cambodia is like other country and also being adapted with the digital life solution. And also now the AI, it really one of the things that we being developed in Cambodia. So before go through that, just want to introduce myself a little bit that I am Pisset. You can call me Pisset, and I am the CTO of Don Ping Data Center, which is the newest data center have been operate in Phnom Penh. So I can say we are started operation by 2024, and now it's 2025. So it's like a year and a half. But somehow the data center we have been developed have been created is we have done so far to adapt with the AI, and also the data center that we have just now, it is like a state-of-art one. And I can say everything have been monitoring in place because like as you may know that we are provide cloud services for Cambodian market, as we also innovated our product to fulfill with the Cambodian needs. So let me jump up to the slide. So this is my agenda for today. So this is like before we go to AI data center. So I just want to introduce to remind back for the traditional data center. And also after that, we will talk about like full AI driven for AI op. And also the step-by-step, how can we adapt to the roadmap to achieve our AI. Like you may know before that every AI is starting to, it means that cloud that we need to use, how to say, the public cloud that hosting outside the country itself, right? So somehow the aiming of Don't Pay Data Center is not only provide the cloud service to the Cambodian and also to outside, but somehow we also provide the teller or experiences of what we have to adapt AI is not only in our own data center, but we can also help the Cambodian financial system or financial institute or other institution that need to build AI and on-prem. Then we can give the how to say the experience that we have and provide the good solution that we can adapt for AI in the futures. So what is the traditional data center? So we know already the traditional one is, it means that you have a room and you install the racks, and then inside the rack you have like server equipments, you have a router, and you have component and everything. And the storage is, yeah, installing power, cooling, infrastructure, networking, and component that can access to the internet. So this is some part that we have seen in the traditional data center. So what is the limitation of the traditional data center in operation? So this is, I come up with eight of the issue, the weakness that we found. The first one is like very high capital, which means that we need to have a very heavy upfront investment on the hardware and facility. And also, if we want to scale our data center, it will be hard. Also, limit of like agility, slower to deploy new services and everything. And number 4 is resource underutilization, because like you might know already, you build very big room, then you equip with the aircon and everything. It like you blow the air inside the room with like wasted all energy that we have. Number 5 is high operation costs, ongoing costs for power, like I mentioned before, because like when we do like running data center, the power cost is really concern for us. If you saw your UE up than 1.5, then it means that you throw the money out of your pocket already. So this is very crucial. And also to do the data center for the AI, also very crucial that we need to plan, prepare everything. Like the first speaker mentioned that we need to adapt with new technology, to adapt with the new AI server. We need to have like liquid cooling and everything. So this is need to be considered for our future data center, which is planning to build or operation in Cambodia. So number 6 is really hard for disaster recovery, very complex system, because like you might know already, like traditional data center, you need to have the same hardware between DC and DR. So this is also very hard. And 7 is difficult to maintain. For sure, this is like you need to have team to do operation for both data center, and it really hard, I can say. if we don't have like a proper operation manual or something like that. So number 8, it is security risk. So this is when we do data center in this era of AI, era of cloud services. So the cybersecurity is very important. So we need to have like preventive solution or preventive mechanisms that we can know in advance to make sure that we don't have any attack or some security break from outside. So let me move to what is the AI op. So when we talk about AI op, we know already like we will embed AI in our IT operations. So we will use AI or ML to automate and enhance IT operation that we have. So you might see that when we running data center, so monitoring performance and abnormality detection, it is really important for us because when we hosting, we need to provide the customer uptime, and we need to have like SLA with them to make sure our services is the best for them. So AI off, it is really good for us to do this operation in our data center. So what is the AI op can do? So I just come up with 5 things, but actually they have many. But this one, it is more practical for our data center operations. So number 1 is we predict and monitoring. So because like AI can forecast hardware failure, like fan, disk, and power supply. So how can we get all those information? Yes, the thing that we can get is number 1 is based on the vibration, the temperature, usage history, and this is the part that we can get all those data and we can do like predictive maintenance. So when example like our rack, it means like it before it hit something like a little not more, and then we can see more and more after. So we need to so we know already that this is happening because of fan or something. So the team, it really can be fast to check and manage because we don't want to have like downtime happening, and also we don't want to have like emergency repair. So we need to have like this predictive maintenance to make it for a better how to say, make it a better escape of the emergency repair. The second part is intelligent monitoring. So AI not only predict and maintenance, and it very intelligent monitoring. So AI can detect all anomalies in log and metric. So when we do like data center, when we do like services cloud to the customer like us, so the detection of abnormalities, and this is very crucial, important for us. So when we have all those information, we can do like fast find the root cause, what is the problem, and we can see what is happening, and also we can like help us a lot how to eliminate redundancy alert, and we can do like something find what is the problem between the problem node and causing node, something like that. And the third one is smart energy and cooling optimize. So this is very important for us as the data center operation, data center commercial, because when we allow the cooling to cool all the unnecessary equipment, then it seems like we are losing all our operation costs. So That's why we are using AI, that AI can have capability to adjust the cooling based on workload heat map. So AI can identify the hot zone, airflow, then we can use AI to save our energy up to the 10 to 30%. And also for sure, we can reduce the carbon footprints. The number 4, it is for our internal teams. So we also want to be like, it's not to be like traditional handle all the incident. So we will use AI that can handle our incidents that happening. So example, if something happening, then it will be informed to the 24/7 team to do some action. And also the AI part also can do some tasks by itself. If it is like restart service and everything. So if something happening, then we can trigger the command right away. And also it helps us to cut a lot of resolution time. If something is happening at the same time, then AI can tell the team to solve the problem very quickly. And also, yeah, for sure, the last part is like free human staff from the routine tasks. So we don't want to provide them a daily task for checking like before. And the fifth part, it is capacity planning and scaling. So for AI, we can, for adapting AI for our data center, we also can forecast like how many compute that we need to plan for our expansion, how many storage we need to plan for us, our expansion, and how many network we need for our expansion for next 4 or 5 years. Because we back to the traditional part, data center, when first of the year or middle of the year that we need to talk with the management, how can we do the budgeting and everything. And the first question that we get from management is how much you want to upgrade and how much you need to spend. So this is very hard for us to do, but when we do the AI, everything, so then this solution, this requirement or this question can be eliminated from us. And also we can like predict for forecasting for the next expansion very accurately. So this is the key benefit. So there are for sure that some part I did not go through for all the slide. So for this is like the benefit for incident management. It's really good for us to do like a predict analytic, detect abnormality before escalate, and automate root cause analysis. It been quick pinpoint the root cause across the complex system. It is like minimize mean time of solution. So TTR, enhanced performance monitoring. We do when we don't have AI, so we need to use like a static threshold silo tool to do this work. But with AI, we can do real-time intelligent monitoring. This is like a beauty of AI that we have. So for scalable and operation, so for the traditional one, resources intensive scaling, it, yeah, for sure, with the human intervention, like in my previous slide, I was talk about like doing budget for first of the year. So we need to have like a lot of human intervention. But for the AI perspective, it can predict very workload efficiency. So we can get elastic scaling automated resource very easily. The good point is, the other good point is efficiency resource utilizations. So for sure, currently we do operate without AI. example, we need to power on aircon. This is very good example that we can talking here. When you have very full a room, you have a server, then you need to blow your air, but your air is travel around your room and also like invest a lot of time. But for the AI driven, we can see where we should blow the air is to, and also which aircon we should use to make our operation fail as much as we can. And last and not least is improve decision making. So when we do the traditional thing, it for sure we do like yeah, we have data and everything, but some data is not very need time to do analysis and everything. It need time to do the decision making, but somehow it will be take time. But for AI, everything is unified data analysis, and also we can do this operational is in agility. So this is the step to adapt the roadmap for AI. So the first one, we will start if example, if this is like we what we have so far adapted, but for the data center, if you want to go with your AI for your IT operation, this is the plan that I just want to share that you can start from those roadmap. By starting the first one, you need to understand what is your inventory of your existing data. So you need to know in your data center how many inventory you have. And we talk about logs. So system, security, power, and ticket, have you have those information yet in your place? And also the monitoring tool, have you using any tool like Zabbix or Nachos and everything to collect all the monitoring information or not? And the part that important, like I was said in previous slide, that we can know the heat and everything. So it's based on sensor. So need to check in your data center, do all inventory have been equipped with sensor or not. So this is the first one that we need to start. Then second one, after we have all those information at the first stage, so the second stage is the part of we centralize and clean the data. So we need to collect all those data in one centralizing place, and then we can use a ELK stack. This is part like log collector and everything. So can use be Elasticsearch, Logstage, Kibana or Locky, that you can store all the log into a central place that easy for you to do like a next training to the AI. So yeah, and after that you have any Zabbix for custom dashboard or not. So the third one it is when we want to start the AI, we should not start everything big. So we need to do like just choose very simply AI use case to adapt for our first AI runtime. So example, we want to detect like CPU spike, this failure, or temper or temp outlet or something like that. So after we come up with the idea for this AI first use case, then you can use this data to use an LP auto to classify the issue, and then you can feed back to the operation that we have. So number 4, it is we can start with AI power automate monitoring tool. So this is the step 4 that we can like when we have all data, we have all information, then we can use AI to trigger script to like I mentioned before, if some service is stuck, then we can ask AI to restart it right away. And also we can implement our chat operations, which is like if some issue is gonna be happen, then we can alert this is through like Telegram or any uh, uh, communication way that have been set in place for our engineer to make sure that the problem have been raised by AI is had been fixed the issue. Then we can start the pilot projects. So the pilot project example, like we want to do by this project to reduce emergency of cooling up to 10%. So by doing this, so we need to set a KPI, uptime, serving, and ticket and everything. So this is like a roadmap that we can start to build our AI to help our IT operation in our daily life. So this part of the step adoption roadmap, we did it for data center operation, but somehow it can be done for other operation as well. Not for the operation of IT itself, but for the developer, for cyber security, also we can do the same. So after you've done all the pilot project and everything, it's really time for you to do scale up for operation. So this is like currently you can see in the market right now, like there are some solutions that provide like AI offshoot. It is like Dynatrace and Datadog, which is solution that run on AI to help us to do this, how to say, AI op in our operations. And also for sure, we can also do it by ourselves if we have enough team to do this work. So you can, based on log store and everything, you can learn, you can train AI through your LLM or something like that. So, and then you produce this back to the chart op or the trigger script and everything. But somehow currently, if don't want to, you want to try, you want to understand more, yes, for sure, they have a solution called Dynatrace and Datadog have been ready for this work. So this is, I won't go too much in detail because like it continues slide from previous part. Because just want to make sure that original we have data center AI driven. It's for sure AI when we compare traditional one and AI driven, for sure it is like very completely different. So before everything is manual, but now you automate. Before you reactive, mean happening what is happening, then you reactive to do it. But now it is proactive. Before you do manual resource scaling, but now predict resource scaling. So before you have very silo data and limited analytic, but now it is unified data and very intelligent insight. For the resource, for sure, it means before, if when we talk about the additional part is very inefficiency, and now it optimize, and also we can do like dynamic resource management. So for security, before it rule-based reactive, but now it behavior-based. So we can see something is happening on cyber security, then we can set a way to block them. So that's the end of my presentation. So thank you. But if you have any question, please feel free to talk to me, or you want to visit our data center. Also feel free to contact us. Then we can take you tour around our data center, and you can see what we have been operate and how is the beauty of our proactively serve to the customer on our data center have been installed so far. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much,
Yes.
Mr. Visit. That's what an excellent overview of the practical AI applications already shaping next generation data center. Next, we're gonna move on to the Q&A sessions. So if anyone do have a question, you can drop your question via the chat box. We will address all your questions. So if anyone don't have a question, I do have some questions for first for Mr. Gitpad. So what are the most common misconceptions about implementing AI in data center today? Could you please give us some ideas?
And can you repeat it again? What is like the most one?
Yeah, what are the most common misconceptions about implementing AI in data center today?
Misconception?
Yes.
Okay. What 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 does
About
it mean? Yeah.
yeah, what about the most common misconception about implementing AI in data centers? So, in other way is could say that like what is the misunderstood, like most people misunderstood about like how to implement the AI in data center.
Oh, okay. So, the most common that I have experience on the AI is like, um, many customer comes and talking about like very high density and talking about like, can you implement a liquid cool system in the data hall that you already have some like cooling system. So like we may have to explain to them that the liquid cooling system is like need to provide the new infrastructures. We need to have the dedicated data hall that to implement the liquid cool. And the most challenge is like once you implement the liquid cool system, most of the data centers start thinking about the load that gonna have gonna have more weight in your data center infrastructures. So sometimes it's look easy, but sometimes it's look not too easy like that. So the data center, once we want to scale up, we need to align with the customer that yes, we can support the cooling system in the near futures, but it should be the another data hall that we dedicated for these infrastructures and all of these things, the weight of the water, weight of the pipelines have to be count in before we make the commitment to the end customer. Yeah. Mhm.
Thank you so much. And another question for the Mr. Piset. Could you please share some ideas or some specific case where the predictive AI prevented an operation incident? Yeah, how to apply the AI to prevent the operational incident, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. So when we talk about incidents, so there's many incidents have been happening so far, not even from the how to say from the operation that we have every day, but somehow I can use example of Duping data center that we handle the incident or customer complaint. So when those incidents happening, so the team had been recorded into the log system, example, into the log book and everything. But somehow the this is like complaint from the customer itself. But also we have also problem with the our to say our data center and everything, like sensor provide us data that have been locked in one place. Then all those logs have been centralized, and also we do some data clean up and everything, and become to be a source that we can use AI to train. I can say currently we are starting with the current slide that I said, it a roadmap. So we're starting from small to handle our incident. So everything is happening, then AI can read from existing log that we have. Then it will be explained to the team 24/7 very easily. So this is what we are handling, yes. And for the log, we are using Lucky. So I think maybe some of our attendees might know about that. So we centralize all the log in one place and we clean up. Then we do the very small AI train. Then all those apply back to our incident response to the 24/7 team. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So any more questions? If anyone have a question, just feel free to ask or just drop down via the chat box. We'll address your questions. So yeah, I think like we come in the closing sessions. Thank you everyone who asked questions, and thank you again to our guest speakers. Before we close, let's take a moment to reflect on some of today's key takeaways. So AI is no longer a nice to have in data center. It is a necessary for smart cooling to workload optimization. AI is a redefining uptime, scalability, and sustainability. Both speakers emphasizes automations and AI intelligence. It is not just about reducing manual work, but enabling system to learn, predict, and evolve. Security in energy efficiency and talent development were highlighted as major themes where AI play a critical role. We are witnessing a shift toward autonomous operations where humans oversight works in synergies with machine learning and real-time decision engines. So last but not least, so we do have upcoming webinar on the first one, the topic of like AI infrastructure servers on 8 July 2025. And the second one on the topic of super micro cutting edge systems design and optimized for wide range of compute workloads. On 13 August. So if you find interesting, you can reach our platform, PSTC Academy Facebook site, PSTC LinkedIn site, or like reach our staff member. So on behalf of PSTC Academy, I'd like to thank Mr. Gitapat and Mr. Ross Bissett for their visionary perspectives. To our audience, thank you for your time, your attention. Please stay connected for the future webinars and industry updates. Thank you so much for today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.